Hey everyone, and welcome to this week's video. In today's video I wanted to talk about hybrid coverage. So a lot of you know I'm moving to hybrid coverage. Well, I've moved to hybrid coverage. This video is off the cuff, by the way, no script, so let me know if you like the flow of this better than the scripted videos. So what we on? Wednesday. So Friday gone, so 5 days ago I shot my first wedding of 2024. I also did a highlight film. There was videographers there, but obviously I still need to make some samples for this year. I think it turned out brilliant. This is just a short intro, be a few minutes, and then I want you to watch the video. I'll put it on this video. Let me know in the comments what you think of it. I know I need to add some like establishing shots. One of the grooms wasn't. He's a bit. He doesn't like too many people looking at him, so there wasn't much in terms of couple portrait stuff. So bits like that I will get at other weddings. But for my first proper highlight film of 2024, considering I'd only done it once before last year as a test, and even that was pretty much all shot 50p slow mode. There was no audio on it, so yeah, I'm not really counting that. I'm counting this one that you're going to watch hopefully in the next minute or so. It's going to be that's my first ever proper highlight film. So how did I find it? Pros and cons. So it's a lot to think about throughout the day. Obviously you're switching dials all the time. The main pressure point really is if you're trying to do photos of someone's come down the aisle and then switch the video and get video at the same time. If it's a short aisle, quite tricky. Runa farm was quite a long aisle and I still was a little bit slow, but I'll get quicker as the year goes on, and you know, as the muscle memory kicks in. There's also times where you sort of just forget to do a bit of video clips. So yeah. But obviously once it slows down, the ceremony's underway. We all know we take photos, and we're just taking redundant photos. Really, like not much change between two people standing there looking at each other. Do you know what I mean? So there is times where you can do your video. I found the ceremony part totally fine, and then I just did photos coming back. The challenge with this particular venue, I set my cameras up for quick settings for shooting aperture priority and then into video. The problem with this venue is quite dingy, so I had to use flash pretty much all day. So that meant obviously being in manual mode. So then I was just doing a bit more hickory-pokery with the settings. So I see it as if I can do a great highlight film in a venue like that where I've got to use flash all day, I can do a great highlight film anywhere. That's my take on it. There was a point where I was doing a bit of filming, say the bridesmaids were coming down, and I'd actually forgot to jump into the photo. So there is that as well. I had to take a frame from the video, I'll be honest. So took a frame from the video of those bridesmaids and made it into black and white. Rescued. But yeah, that shouldn't happen going forward as things get better and better, and the muscle memory kicks in and you sort of know what you want and things like that. So but yeah, I found the wedding pretty good. It was really nice. The wedding itself was actually really great. I'm just on about photo and video, but I really enjoyed it. It was a new challenge, and it just goes to show as well when you're shooting photo all day. I mean, I still came away with 5,500 photos, and I've culled that down to about 800. So it hasn't impacted the photography side of things at all, apart from missing that bridesmaid coming down. But I sorted that, so we'll not talk about that. So doing film, you do have the time at the wedding to do film as well. And as I said, I think give it another 2-3 years, there'll be a raft of photographers offering hybrid coverage or inserting some sort of film element into their weddings. We have the technology, people. So I feel I'm sort of at the tip of the spear along with a few others, because I know a few others doing it. I feel like we're just starting to go up the crest of a wave here, and I feel like I'm sort of leading the way with a few others, and then I'll give it about 18 months, I think we'll be at the top of the crest. And there'll be more and more photographers piling on, starting to do film, and then we'll go over that crest, and bang, 2-3 years time, it'll just be standard. Every photographer doing photo and film. Let's speak about the business side of it. Why wouldn't you? I know videographers, dedicated videographers, it's lovely. Obviously, they can record the full ceremony, full speeches, and I'll offer names of videographers while I'm just doing highlights. But if our cameras can do it, and it's a business decision at the end of the day, why would we leave that extra income on the table when we can do it? So Callum and Keegan's video that you're about to see was 7 minutes and 45 seconds. So, and that was without any establishing footage, things like the dress and all that type of stuff, because obviously it was two lads, and Keegan was a bit shy really, so there's no really couple portrait stuff. So very easy really. Well, it's not very easy, it's obviously a lot of skill, but it's quite easy to get to an 8 to 12 minute video, which is why I'm going to offer as a core offering. So I'm going to offer photo and a feature film, which will be 8 to 12 minutes, and then a third package which will be photo, feature film, and eventually full ceremony and full speeches from 2026. So at the minute I'm just going to do highlight films. There's this, videographers, it's obviously going to upset them, but it's not just me, it's a lot of photographers. And like I said, in 2 to 3 years time, I can see a lot of the industry offering video. So it's not a personal thing, it's always just a business decision. I guess that's the way the industry's moving, and I guess videographers are probably going to have to learn photography to do, and offer both, like us. I don't know. I'm purely focused on my business and where the sort of I see the industry going, and I don't want to get left behind. So if you haven't thought about adding film to your offerings, it's about time you start learning at least. Even if you're not going to do it, learn it. Learn the principles. Oh, you will get left behind, unfortunately. So I think that's me waffling on enough. So I'll let you watch the film. Please comment and like the video. A comment would be great. It shows the algorithm that people are watching the video. But let me know what you think of my first ever proper highlight film, and I hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodaloos.
Runa farm, in which we are now met, has been duly sanctioned according to law for the celebration of marriages. You are all here to witness the joining in matrimony of Callum and Keegan. Once in your life, you find someone who can completely turn your world around. You tell them things that you've never shared with another soul. They listen to everything that you say and actually want to hear more from you. You share your hopes for the future, the dreams that you one day hope will come true. And when something wonderful happens, you can't wait to tell that special person about it, knowing that they will share in your excitement. They hold you when you are low and make you feel special. There is a quiet calmness when they are around. You can be yourself and not worry about what they will think of you, because they love you for who you are. Marriage, according to the law of this country, means the union of two people, voluntarily entered into for life to the exclusion of all others. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Callum Peter Gallagher, may not be joined in marriage to Keegan Harris. I declare that I know of no legal reason why I, Keegan Harris, may not be joined in marriage to Callum Peter Gallagher.
From this day forward,
I
promise
to love and to cherish you,
to
protect and care for you,
protect and care for you,
to hold and comfort you,
to hold and comfort you
and to be your friend always.
And to be your friend always.
I will share
I will share
all of my hopes
all of my hopes
and my dreams with you,
and my dreams with you.
and treasure the time
And treasure the time
that we have.
that we have together. I've done no speech, like nothing. Lee was shouting at me this morning because I haven't done a speech, but literally it's just off the cuff. I just want to say thank you very much for coming. Like, I know you've all had to take time out your special days for coming. Also, how handsome does my husband look? But honestly, like, thank you so much to all of you, like my parents, like my gran, like my niece, uncles. Like, honestly, thank you so much for all being here today. I can't thank you enough.